Dee Dee what Dee Dee said. It wanted to bring you some footage that I just obtained. Uncut, never seen before. Footage of the LA County Jail deputies violently punching an inmate in the head. Let's take a look at this video. It's 1 minute and 11 seconds long. There is no volume because they're recording inside the actual jail system. So just pay attention and let's see what we're uncovering here. If you can see over here, he just pulled the inmate out of his dorm. And he's just punching him. Kicking him. Look at this. Then there's his backup. Now he's walking off because his hand is swollen. It's hurting him. Look at the other inmates up here. Look at this. Imagine that. So you got an inmate that goes to jail, goes to prison. And look, he's not being violent. So I don't understand what was the nature of this. Look at this. Kicking him, beating him. And then he calls for backup. And then he'll have backup thinking that something just happened where this inmate was probably hitting him, beating him, whatever the case may be. And you're going to have some people to say, well, stay out of jail, stay out of prison. Okay, let's just make sure stuff like that don't happen to you, a family member, or someone that you know. Just because you get in trouble and you have to go to jail, you have to go to prison, that don't give guards and deputies the right to just beat you and abuse you. They're on the clock as well. And this isn't right. Then they take him away. Look at this. And he's never hit him back. He didn't fight back, but he's backing away. Look. And then he called for backup. I mean, calling for backup for what? You were the only one passing the lick. You were the only one being aggressive. You were the only one being abusive. Is this what happens in the prison systems that's never uncovered? And then you'll have so many people in the comments. Oh, well, he shouldn't go to jail. Oh, he had to do something. But we're looking at the proof right here in the pudding. What did he do? This is unconstitutional behavior. And then you got other inmates that have to sit and endure and watch this. And then now they take him away in handcuffs. Like, why is he being taken away in handcuffs? He didn't get beat up in handcuffs. And then this the entire staff. This isn't right. This isn't right. But if you're a person that knows someone that's in jail, knows someone that's in prison, speak with them. If they're in there getting violently abused and beat up, they need help. And this happens so often in jail systems and prison systems, and it goes untold. And I do feel like those camera footages, they should be released. This is unconstitutional. It's not right. It's not acceptable behavior. I don't know what this young man did. I don't need to know. I can only tell you what I just seen. And from what I seen, it wasn't enough for him to get beat up like that. And then he's the one that got taken away in handcuffs. So now I want to look at this story a little bit further because I want to find out exactly what happened to that deputy. And this is only in one of 6 videos by the LA County Sheriff's deputy punching an inmate repeatedly in the head. For what reason? If you guys seen the reason, message me back and let me know. because I can't see what the reason was. This is it. And he's still standing there, unarmed. He never threw a lick back. He just got beat up and abused, punched everywhere. Imagine someone taking their fist, punching you in the face, punching you in the head, and you don't even have a shield. And then you get taken away in cuffs after being abused, beat up, bruised, hurting, and have nobody to talk to about it. They're saying that they reprimanded this officer, but the person that's actually been fighting the system to release the footage from the prison system says he don't feel like anything happened to this deputy. Let's see. Such visual documentation of use of force against inmates typically remains unseen by the public, as most jail videos are protected from disclosure. Before turning over the videos, the county blurred the footage to conceal the identities of the staff and inmates. All but one of the clips are silent. Most are short, and it is impossible to know what came before or after the incident shown. The shortest is 14 seconds. The longest is actually 15 minutes. I'm going to also bring that footage as well. Let's see. In a lengthy statement, Los Angeles County Sheriff Department said it was aware of the decision to unseal the videos and are called there to disclosure and opportunity to build further trust within the community. It still gets pushed under the rug. The incidents in the videos are not representatives of interactions between deputies and inmates in Los Angeles County jail system, the largest in the United States, the statement said. The videos that have been unsealed represent 6 of the millions of interactions that occur over a more than 2.5 year period between October 24th, 2019 and July 4th, 2022. He said the video depicts an absolutely unnecessary use of force for which there is clearly no justification. The inmate does not do anything to them. And frankly, even if he had, it's almost impossible to justify that kind of force. And it is. Because if he did something, the way he just pulled him out of his cell, he didn't do anything in that moment. So whatever he did do, there should have been a different type of punishment. Like writing him up, putting him in the box. He need to go in front of the system in order to see what his consequences were if he did anything. This is flat out abuse of power. They were saying also that the prison system was saying that they reprimanded this officer, but I don't believe that, and no one else does, because they couldn't elaborate anymore to say what happened. But why not? So this is another video that we're gonna watch. This video here is 1 minute and 18 seconds long. Let's watch this video and see what this one is about. It says this gentleman get disciplined for putting his knee to an inmate's neck, but he did not get disciplined for dishonesty, reporting in cancer. Dishonesty reporting is cancer to the operation of law enforcement agency. And it is. So when you report a story or you report that an inmate did something and you leave out all the facts of the story, how do anybody come with their recommendations as to what the punishment should be for an inmate if you just falsified the records? Again, there's no volume on this video either. Okay, this is the inmate right here. What the? Wow. Y'all didn't see it? Okay. This is the inmate city. He's talking. He's saying clearly what he want to say, don't know what. They're handcuffing him. He must have said something. He didn't spit. He not using fit. So they slam him down with his hands behind his back. I wonder, did anything in his face get broken? And then you see the entire squad come in as if this inmate did something. Wow. I wonder what's the treatment by these deputies when they're at home with their families. I wonder if there's an abuse of power in their own homes. This is so unreal. I'll bring the other videos to you. This is your girl Queen Dee Dee with Dee Dee Said It. Like, share, comment, subscribe if you don't do anything else. I say get to know me. Dee Dee with Dee Dee Said It. Want to bring you a quick story here about a dumbass, stupid, retarded ass mom trying to protect her child, but it didn't make sense. It still don't make sense, and it is never going to make sense. Mom arrested after making a drink that hospitalized her son's school bully. What type of school bully are we talking about here? Let's get into this story and understand what happened.
You know, also new this morning, a mother from San Antonio is behind bars after she allegedly tainted a Gatorade for her son's classmate. Court records say that the 45-year-old mixed lemon juice, vinegar, salt, and Gatorade together in a sports bottle before instructing her 10-year-old to give it to his classmate who had stolen his drink the day before. But shortly after the child consumed the drink, he became sick and was taken to the hospital. Now, though the drink was non-toxic, Jennifer Rossi was still charged with injury to a child causing bodily injury. Morning, a mother from San Antonio is behind bars after she allegedly tainted a Gatorade for her son's classmate. Court records say that the 45-year-old mixed lemon juice, vinegar, salt, and Gatorade together in a sports bottle before instructing her 10-year-old to give it to his classmate who had stolen his.
Did you hear them say 10-year-old? Not saying that 10-year-olds can't be bullies. So the day before he took your son's Gatorade, so you instructed your kid to give him a Gatorade that you mixed your own favorite potions with. You put vinegar and salt together. And you gave it to your 10-year-old child to give to a kid at school. If you're protecting your child at 10-year-old by trying to give them some sort of toxic drink that could have really caused more bodily harm than it did, if you go to jail, how are you going to protect him going forward? So now that bully and other bullies are going to bully him. He's not going to have your bullyish ass anymore. The things that people do sometimes, you have to stop and think. Lady, you're 45 years old. So now you're teaching your 10-year-old how to do the same thing that another kid was doing to him. I understand you're trying to protect your kid, but why not protect your kid in the matter of contacting the school, having a school meeting, sitting down with this kid's parent, getting the police involved, seems like it would make some sort of sense to me, but I guess for some people it don't. Let's see if I can find this. And this is her.